SARB, the Reserve Bank of South Africa, issued a tender a couple of months ago where they wanted to really celebrate the life and times of Nelson Mandela, and they wanted to demonstrate how you could use innovative technologies to really engage the public's imagination about what was possible, bringing the story of banknotes to life, talking about the security features, and really honouring the values that we've all come to uphold and respect of what Nelson Mandela represented.
So really the purpose of the app that we have created is to get the average South African user familiar with the technical, safety, security and design features of the South African banknote. When you think about the fact of how often we pass banknotes back and forth to each other, it's really important to ensure that that sense of trust continues to live through the banknote. The SARB obviously chose to use an app and augmented reality because these are technologies that are quite immersive and go a long way in terms of engaging audiences and keeping them wrapped up in the experience. In addition to that, what we have also chosen to do is to create an augmented reality experience around the back of the commemorative note. These 5 notes basically portray an aspect of Nelson Mandela's journey throughout the stages of his life, and those are represented not only on the back of the note in terms of design but also in augmented reality with that story. The third portion, and it's a feature that may not necessarily be apparent to people, is this game in the app. So what you do in the game is you basically put yourself in the hands of either a spaza shop owner or a cashier, and what happens is you are presented with banknotes and you need to decide whether they are valid or not. The second part of the game is those notes you've deemed invalid are then presented back to you, and you then need to supply a reason as to why you deem them invalid. So really just the process of embedding the learning and reflecting it back to the user to ensure that it sticks.
So for us, this isn't a once-off event. Yes, 100 years is a significant time, but I guess it's an everyday event. We all touch money and it touches us. So they wanted to bring the very latest technology available in the world to be able to add to that, to bring out that story, to add to that narrative, but in a way that people would get excited about it. I mean, when last did somebody get excited about a banknote? And here we have kids and people of all ages wanting to show their friends this amazing game and the incredible augmented reality.